about 9 a.m. here on Bloomsday in Hanoi, and we're at the top of West Lake at the Lotus Gardens, which are already quite busy right now. You can see there are many excited locals here taking pictures with lotuses, which of course it is the national flower of Vietnam, Hoa Sen, and important symbol of Buddhism as well. And so we're going to buy some lotuses in a minute here and take a closer look because it's a bit too crowded and hectic to record right here, but I'll have more next. Monday already, where does the time go? The sacred Bloomsday has passed, and just as I had said, I bought some lotuses, so I'm going to share those with you today. Since I've been to lotus gardens in many parts of this part of the world, I guess, I've seen lotuses in Japan and China and Korea and in Taiwan and now here in Vietnam. The lotus is actually the national flower of Vietnam, and you see it as in decorations in many places, just like it's the national flower in India. And I've got one right here. This is the first time I ever bought some and brought some home with me, and they're already turning a little bit brown. Here we have a lotus leaf, La Hoa Sen. Hoa Sen in Vietnamese, Lian Hoa in Chinese, Yan Hoa, or no, I think it's Yan Hoa in Korean. But anyway, these are Hoa Sen, these are Vietnamese lotuses. See these big leaves, they just emerge out of the water. I almost like the leaves more than the plant, or more than the buds themselves. Really amazing. And edible as well, but I'm not going to try eating this. Anyway, here we have lotus flower, and I'm going to open it up so we can have a look. I know parts of it are edible. This is the first time I've ever brought one home to be able to do this, so. Fortunately, it did not bloom on its own on Bloomsday, so I will have to take it apart myself. You see these bright buds. I like the white colored lotuses the best. Start peeling these away. In the tradition of Pure Land Buddhism, it's said that when you die and you're resurrected, you are reborn into the Pure Land, not from your mother's womb, but from the inside of a lotus. That a lotus opens up, and that is you in your glory. Here we have the inside of the lotus flower. And again, I know that this is edible, but I'm not sure how quite to approach it. They use it as a flavoring here for tea, and lotus green tea is a popular item in Vietnam. They've also used lotus flavoring for coconut water, which just tastes unusual. I don't know, it's got a sweet natural taste to it. And I kind of like it, but it's just weird to eat it so much. And this part, the inner part of the lotus, you see these larger ones that are dried out and put in salads. And you see drinks that sell with just the seeds as well. So it's an edible flower, but it's also a spiritual flower. It's called the sacred lotus, and it's spiritual because it opens up during the day and it closes at night. And it emerges from filth, kind of. It emerges from the swamp. It emerges from the dark, murky water with its frogs and its turtles. And it opens up to greet the day. A single lotus plant can live for over 1,000 years. And they've found lotus seeds in China that they've evidenced going back 1,300 years. And so a single plant producing flowers can live for a millennium. That's really remarkable. Anyway, I just wanted to share lotus flowers with you. And stay tuned for more in the coming days, weeks. And may your path in life, as always, be free.